just starting where we left off. We're going to film another hour of looking around, kind of enjoying the area. One of the things about this game is you still have the same issues of not being able to replay cutscenes or take photos once you're out of an area. You know, that area is going to be locked to you, I think. I mean, I don't know that for sure, but it probably checks out that the first game, I mean, often if you get too far from an area, like a boss battle or something like that, you're not going to get those cutscenes or that area to take photos in again. So, just a reminder, please don't talk about anything that happens after this episode or after this area, as in, we are in the tutorial right now. We're messing with the camera, with the settings, all of that, and just kind of taking our time, being real slow about it. So just be polite, and if you think something's a spoiler, make a comment explaining, you know, spoiler, vaguely explain to us what you're going to talk about. Oh, this is for a boss battle, or this is for something that happens with this character. And that way we know if we want to click on it or not. For me, if you want to be polite and nice, I see all the comments no matter what. So it would be really great um, if you didn't know, if you make a comment and then reply to it, nobody can see it until they open it. So that just helps with spoilers. And for me in particular, if you notice that I'm playing episode 2, please don't comment about episode 3 or 4 or the end of the game. I obviously don't know, and I'm not looking at any spoilers. I'm going into this blind, so let's see how far we can get. This is a photography focused gameplay and story gameplay, so I'm really interested in emails, interviews, character plot lines, and there are some links in the description if you're looking for something more action packed. So let's get on with it.
Pretty damn shaky.
Usually I don't speak during these, and I probably won't make a habit of it. But if you are someone who knows and remembers what the moon looks like in the different hemispheres, I'm terrible. I don't really know. I don't look at it enough. This is the northern hemisphere moon, right? I'm not being silly and not noticing something. Wow, it looks so great. There's nothing better than the camera modes. Hopefully you guys enjoy this sort of calming gameplay. You'll have to let me know if you want a voiceover. The only reason that I'm trying to do quiet, no talking gameplay is because often I will have someone in the house with me, and of course there are noises in the background, and I don't want them to feel like they can't talk or, be themselves and be caught on camera or something like that. But kind of let me know if you're okay with how it is sounding. If you notice maybe the music isn't loud enough or something's difficult to see on screen, you'll just have to let me know. It seemed like it worked really well for the first hour of gameplay. So we'll just kind of keep moving on, but this first part, I just am really looking at all the details and I don't know, I'm just so excited to have the game in my hands finally that there's nothing better to me than this. I feel like I am living the dream that I have wanted for so long, so I'm just so happy for it. I hope that you guys are feeling the same way. Not to jump scare anyone who might be like, oh, it's been so quiet. I am like not smart enough to use the lighting very well. I think that will take a lot of practice, but I mean, what an incredible addition to the game. I've never seen anything like that before, and I'm sure that other games have things like that. But to me, what an impressive addition. I'm continuously impressed with everything in this game, which I mean, maybe I'm setting the bar low or something, but I'm just blown away. It really seems like they've thought of everything that someone might want and really pushed to have it just be incredible. There are times when I can't figure out why I can't get him to face the camera. So that's definitely a learning curve, but everything's just incredible so far. So if you are like a virtual photography person, I have noticed that the left camera does not do much because of how far like the focal length works and everything. So you're pretty much only using the right stick to move things, and man, it is really hard. It is so sensitive, and it's uh, it's a struggle. So if you feel like I'm really dragging the camera around, it's so sensitive, especially on these really far zoomed out areas, which is fine. I think it's amazing. I can't believe we can even see that far. And I love getting to see the models. I mean, obviously they're lower quality, but we could not see anything like this in the first Death Stranding. The thing I can't figure out is how to make it not ask me about my settings every time. It's probably somewhere. I've just got to figure it out.
There we go.
I've noticed it's more of like a free cam than the last one was, but there are still, it's still getting kind of stuck on things. I feel like they heard, oh, you like digital photography, and I mean, just took it to the next level. Oh my gosh, my camera's like stuck in the wall. I just kind of wanted to know if we could really see kind of what was going on, if we would actually be able to see the graphics of the slide.
God damn.
So I didn't hold the keys at all to steady myself, just to see what would happen because I'm a freak. I was so curious what would happen if you fell off a cliff, but I don't want to hurt my baby. I didn't know that I would fall over though. I was curious what would happen if you didn't do anything during the earthquake. I'm on casual, so I even thought it might let me get away with not even doing what the tutorial wanted. I thought I could get away with just goofing. It's funny how the camera is almost like stuck. Like I feel bad that I made my baby cry. Oh dear. I'm so sorry, baby. I'm not a very good parent, Lily. I'm really sorry.
Okay, you're all right.
I'm sorry. I will never, ever, ever do this again. I will be so careful. You are my baby girl. I will never, ever hurt you. I have such guilt. I mean, I felt bad about Lou being in the pod. Also, the sensitivity is different. You have to actually really move your pad up and down. I didn't have. Oh my god. I'm gonna just. Oh my god, I love her. Oh my god. I'm gonna cry. This is the best day of my life. Oh my god. Guys. This is what we've been waiting for.
Let's go home and get you fed.
What are those? There are already ladders down? Wow. Are those from people who have already been here? Wow. This is probably truly the most I'll talk over gameplay. So I just am not sure what people want. If they want to hear talking, if they just want to watch the photography and just kind of have it on in the background. I'm not even sure what I want to do yet. I'm so scared of missing an area or not seeing something interesting. I want to look at everything. I'm scared to even leave the area for fear we might not come back. Oh, good. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's actually a ladder. Like, I think it's cargo I can pick up. Yeah. There's more here than I thought there'd be for, like, a tutorial. What? Oh, wow. Weapon and tools. Use this menu to quickly switch between your weapons and tools. Select a category with R. Use L and R1 to cycle through options. Press X to equip. Oh, my ADHD could never. Okay, so find the category with the right stick. Oh, this is a little overwhelming at first. So tools, weapons, secondary weapons, energy drink, doll will be here. And my good old fashioned strand. Find a secure target. Targets. I think I was trying to say cargo. Ah. Oh, I have a lot with me. I have a climbing anchor. I hope nobody's watching this and is like, I hate you. If this is not your kind of playthrough, please feel free to click off. So sorry if my crazy looking around is too much. This is my favorite thing to do. It's why I make lore videos in the first place. I just love to see what's out here. Let's go get this other ladder. Also, I've been playing Death Stranding 1 a lot, and there was not a different button for climb and jump. That's a really interesting, like, delineation they've made between the buttons. Chiral crystals! I will take some pictures. Okay, you guys, we've already looked at you. Don't touch me.
Best keep our distance.
Don't touch me. All the buttons are different. Oh my gosh. These spiders look intense. I'm so glad I came back this way. These graphics are just insane. I cannot even believe that we get the opportunity to play this game. I'm so glad that I was able to get it. I think the filters are super nice too. They're a little different. I don't know why they feel different, but they feel like they work with the models better. Everything just looks better. Look at the glittering on its toes. Now, something I've noticed is if you're recording gameplay like I am and saving it to upload later, in photo mode, I don't know if it did this in Death Stranding 1, I'd never tried it. You actually have to use the in menu camera to take the photo. So, like, I have a little camera that pops up. Let me show you. And it has an X. So, when I click X, it takes the photo for me without any of the extra stuff. And the only problem is it doesn't automatically upload to the PlayStation app, but it does keep me from having to open up my own screenshot menu. I don't know if the last game did that, but I'm super stoked. I think that's going to be helpful. I've got to figure out how to turn that off. I hate that. Our crystals are made of a mysterious substance that becomes buoyant when assembled in bulk. Every 1,000 something grams, I don't remember what, centigrams of crystals that Sam carries will reduce his load by 1 kilogram. Okay, Holly, I'm gonna need you to back up. I don't trust you guys, although you're very cute and I would like to pet you. Don't touch me. Gosh, everything about this is the best. And also, I could have sworn that my Odra deck was R1 in Death Stranding. I'm so confused because I feel like the controls are a little different. So, at first, I didn't think that, what are these? I didn't think that the control for the Odra deck was available to me at first. Um, but then I realized I was pressing the wrong button. So these are some things I want to do in these videos. I really want to focus on the models and looking at just the details, and we won't have, great model references for these anytime soon. The game is so new, the models haven't been ripped out or anything yet, and I'm just so happy to make that my mission to kind of show you guys what all the assets look like. I mean, the detail, and I love that they're doing this thing where when you get too close to something, it doesn't completely clip out, it just sort of gets that square texture, kind of like it's disintegrating almost. You can kind of see it. So yeah, just kind of really taking a look. Oop, I'm way too close. At just the assets, the models. I want to do the same thing with like the porter outfits. Which that reminds me, let's do that with Sam real quick. I'm getting right here where we can see him pretty well. Actually, let's go to that sunlight. Wow, we can really run. Hey. Oh, please don't hit the baby. Felt really guilty about the baby a second ago. What happens if I wait too long and the sun goes down? I think I went, oh, there's the play gate. Let's see if I can see the play gate. Wow. I wonder, of course, it's not let me go very far. And in the first video, we noticed that if we went out of where it wanted us to be, it would actually turn us gray, and we run up against an invisible wall. But how cool that we can see the play cave from here. So let's turn up the exposure, and let's take a really good look at Sam's outfit, because this is kind of the first look we're going to get at his model. And I'll turn his position onto something kind of just normal. Let's find maybe this one because that will show us like under his jacket arm and stuff. Okay, so let's start with this one. We'll zoom out a little bit. We'll lower the camera and let's kind of act like this is a model. Let's just circle around him slowly and look at all the details. That way, if someone wants to take a screenshot or wants to draw the character, we will actually be able to do that. Let's see if I can get the camera to pop back in. I may need to get him somewhere. Maybe like this. Oh, please don't fall. I would feel so guilty. Yeah, okay. I think this will be better. I'll zoom it, try to get him to be close enough that maybe the camera won't freak out. And I think I needed some more contrast probably. So yeah, let's continue that zoom around. I just noticed he has his jacket sleeves rolled up on that side. That's kind of a cool asymmetrical look. There were also some people who were talking about this jacket is really similar to what Cliff had in terms of like it's a trench coat. And how fun is that? I guess this is going to end up being like a theory video more than anything. Hopefully, there's not too much dead time and people won't get too bored. So that's really cool. Let's zoom in and see how good the details get. We'll do it here. I have noticed sometimes the models look lower res, but some of that I think has to do with the focal length. Once I zoom the focal length in, I've noticed the models seem to get a better resolution. So if you notice that your pictures are not as high quality as other people's, then kind of take your camera back and use focal length. That will get you a much better photo, I've noticed. So let's do a 360 of his head. Let me turn my menu off so you can really see. You can tell like they have quite a bit of a environmental like damage. Their cheeks are all freaky. Their cheeks are quite red. Seems like maybe it's cold, but then again, they're in a desert. That's kind of the top one. Let's do some nice close-ups on his expression in case anybody is interested in kind of drawing his model. Because obviously that's something that I am so into. So this is his normal resting face. If you're familiar with Blender, I'm guessing this is probably the rest mode that they talk about. Yeah, let's do that so that it's not so difficult to see his details. Yeah, that makes it look a little more normal. So there's his pleased expression, smiling. Oh, he looks weird. I don't know why, but I find his smiling one to be kind of unnatural. And maybe it's where I have the camera. I just something about it is a little odd, a little uncanny. His expressions are so fun to look at. Cool. I don't know what that even will be for. Even the just the details are crazy. I don't know if we can even get any more details than we already have. It starts to throw off that blur or that focus. So I think that is kind of like the most detail you'll get out of these models that are not in the cutscenes, but holy Moses, I mean, that's still just an impossible amount. Okay, so there's 1.7 meters. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Okay, so that is kind of, I think, the best for that. There we go. Just insane. Straining. That's funny. I didn't realize that's the one I stopped on. Wow, pain. That one's so funny. That really does look like, I mean, that's a Norman Reedus face. His mouth, this is such a weird thing, but his mouth looks so much better than it did in the other game. The other game, he had like a weird throat pattern. I always thought there was going to be like a jump scare for that. It just looked weird to me. It was quite scary. Yeah, the tongue and the teeth modeling, like crazy how uh, different it looks. I mean, just so much more like higher res. And I don't feel like we've advanced that much, you know, from the last game, but gosh, we must have. There's winking. I don't know if you guys can see my PlayStation alerts, but apparently I have a new friend. Sleeping. That one's funny. They always have, his tongue looks so much better in this game. And the Death Stranding 1 game, I felt like it looked really weird and like kind of purple. Like it has such a strange, I don't know, shape and color to it. Everything just looks natural and so nice. So yeah, there's all of his. Now, let's go ahead and do Lou's in case, you know, look at how cute she is. Oh my gosh. I love her so much. I'm so glad that we have this game with her. So let's look at all of Lou's expressions. So we have, oh wait, what did I do there? So we can go all the way back to normal. So this is no change. This was her resting position, which it appears that she kind of mimics Sam in this area. I don't know if that will change. I'm scared to death that she's going to die really quick, like the trailer shows, and I'll never get another photo with her. So I'm just refusing to do anything until I have all the photos that I could possibly want of her, because I do not want to have anything bad happen. Gosh, it's so amazing. It's funny seeing people comment on the new video. I tried to put up one that was just, you know, no spoilers because I just feel like everybody. Did you know you can change your like icon? What does that mean? Huh, I don't know what that means. There's so much that I haven't even uncovered yet that I just know I will slowly find out, and I'm just still so impressed with photo mode. It was so sad to not hear anything about it in the previews, so I'm happy to get to just mess with it so much. Oh my gosh, she's so funny. So she has, is it instead of cool, she gets coo with an exclamation? Fight. She's so funny. I feel like she is always excited to run and to fight people. It's the best. Oh my gosh, her little teeth. That's my favorite expression. All right, so let's get some more details on their models. Let's get the aperture fixed again, and I'll do just some zoomed in 360s, and we'll call it a day for this one. Um, I'll walk a little bit more until the 1 hour mark. But for the first 2 days, I didn't want to put anything out that could ruin it for people, especially like it was pretty upsetting knowing that everybody was getting the game and that people were posting spoilers and not caring at all if they were ruining it for other people. So I don't want to be that person. I want to make sure that whatever I post is just normal and it's not going to be a problem. So let's get a 360 of this area. The details are incredible. I'm just, this is what I love. I'm so glad that he has included the casual mode, that he's included the virtual photography. Oh, I slowly, like, my camera slowly went up. Not quite figured out the camera movement yet to keep it, like, from slowly going up as I'm moving it. Yeah, let's try if I pull it this way. Will I do better if I do it that way? But it slowly kind of drops on me. But that's cool. I don't think I've ever seen the chiral crystal thing. Oh, and it has a hand on it. How funny. I've never noticed that. And I love that everything's super realistic. Like, you can see how these things are connected. Look at that tag real quick. This is the kind of details that they put in that's insane. So Fetch is the company, or Fetco, Fetco, verified. I mean, like, we had Strandwolf in the last game, things like that. The amount of love in these models is insane. The strand looks great. Let's do continue this. The jacket is gorgeous. You can kind of see like the wear and tear. We'll check out his porter outfit. Oop, the camera said no. Move my camera in and fix my focal length. It's probably something that's not agreeing between the two. Okay, let's try that. So, or not, apparently. I'm not sure if I'm hitting a rock or something. I must be. So 0914-137. The shoes are really weird. I'm definitely hitting something because the camera is not wanting to move with me. There's some nasty shoes. I didn't necessarily see anything on his model. Oh my gosh, where is he? Ooh, forgot I had him looking at me. Alright, so we'll do one from top to bottom. I gotta remember how to do that. That's, I guess we'll just, it'll go a little bit faster. There we go. Gorgeous. Alright, so we'll go to the side now. Start at the top so we can get kind of a good close-up. We'll go to the back. Actually, let me do the other side first because what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to take off my backpack, which I think is a thing. So here is this side. Just gorgeous. Okay, so we're going to go to the back. We'll do it with the gear on. And then we will do one without his backpack if I can figure out how to take it off. Okay, so we'll get out of this menu. I'll save my settings. I'm going to attempt to figure out.
Somebody lend me a hand!
Oh man, I don't have a clue how to take my backpack off. Was it this? Hmm. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I don't know how to take the backpack off. Because that would definitely, probably because I don't have a map and I don't have the real um, stuff yet. And that's fine. So we will call it quits here. I hope you guys enjoyed the 2 spoiler-free videos, and I hope that you're getting the game and you're enjoying it. The gameplay that I'm going to put out for the 26th will go ahead and go a little bit further into the story. Obviously not too far, because I like to look at things, but far enough that it probably didn't need to come out today or tomorrow. So without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.